Chances are, if you ask someone who knows what an NFT is, they'll probably show you a picture of a cat. Well, a CryptoKitty to be precise, which is sort of the same thing in that it's cute, it has a bunch of characteristics that come from its parents, and its own particular personality or attributes. This is Kitty 539834, who is a Gen 1 fast cooldown breed who collects socks, loves whiskies, and once had a brief relationship with Mrs. Norris. Not only are they unique, they're blockchain certified as one of a kind, and their creation represents possibly the most significant moment in the nascent history of NFTs. I'm Forkast's Joel Flynn, and this is Moments in NFT History. As the world continues to catch on to the limitless potential of non-fungible tokens and of blockchain, let's take you back quickly and look at how we got here. So let's go way back in time to 2017, long before COVID, and when the average person was probably just getting to grips with what Bitcoin was. Over in Ontario, Canada, in the city of Waterloo, an Ethereum event snappily called ETH Waterloo was hosting a hackathon featuring some of the world's best and brightest Ethereum coders. That included several individuals from Axiom Zen, seen here in the tie-dye t-shirts. This was the moment the first CryptoKitties were born and the beginning of NFTs going mainstream. Participants at ETH Waterloo 2017 were given 2 kitties each and began littering the world with the adorable NFTs and, perhaps more importantly, talking about it as well. What was the goal? Well, the Axiom Zen team said at the time in their Catafesto, blockchain is as approachable as a bunch of ones and zeros. We want a future for everyone, not one exclusive to Bitcoin miners, VCs, ICOs, and other equally fun acronyms. Fair play, they certainly achieved that. CryptoKitties exploded in popularity as developers called it a cultural sensation within just a month of its launch. That prompted Axiom Zen to spin off a new studio called Dapper Labs to take care of the IP. In spring 2018, a CryptoKitty sold for $140,000 US, and Steph freaking Curry had got one. By the time October rolled around, just 288 days after launch and tens of millions of dollars worth of sales later, the 1 millionth CryptoKitty was born. Now going viral was great for kitty owners and of course for Dapper Labs and Axiom Zen. It turns out though, it wasn't quite so good for Ethereum, which was struggling under the weight of demand for the NFTs. Just a month after their creation, Axiom Zen claimed that CryptoKitties were accounting for 20 to 25% of the entire Ethereum blockchain. 1 in 4 Ethereum transactions was a CryptoKitty. Now obviously this wasn't sustainable and people were starting to worry about the blockchain itself. The problem with the kitties though was scaling. So an impromptu task force of Ethereum developers from projects like MetaMask, Infura and Grid Plus all came together to try and help figure out a solution. Co-founder Bryce Bladen said afterwards, "There was this sense of achievement and horror that we might have broken one of the world's most remarkable examples of blockchain. As much as we want to push the technology forward, we didn't want to shove others out of the way to do it." After that, well, according to Alex Miller from Grid Plus, the initial wave died down and, well, people are making videos about CryptoKitties' historical significance. Ultimately, these cute guys probably won't be remembered for their attributes, but rather for the lessons learned about Ethereum, about scaling, and about the appeal and potential market for NFTs. And that only looks likely to grow even further.